Hello, welcome to episode 24 of the Something Something podcast. Of course, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Dan, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. We've been away for a while because Dan's been moving house.
Yeah, I moved house last week, so that's why we took a weekend off for me to move.
And I helped you move as well.
Did you help me move? Yeah, thank you for that.
That's right. But yeah, like you said, moving's...
Moving is a pain in the arse, and I hate moving.
It is, yeah.
It's just constant moving of the boxes and getting it all prepped, and then you've got the big bits.
They were, yeah.
The biggest bits are the heaviest bits. And
you had massive units to move as well.
Yeah, and that fucking huge wardrobe. And you were like, oh my god.
I'm dying.
You were like, when we had to take it off the van, that comment you mentioned stuck in my head. You were like, this is boss level.
Oh yeah. So there's us taking these little small cabinets, and one person could do them. And me, I had a set of drawers, which me and you were doing. And then we had this massive, 4-ton, felt like a wardrobe. And I was like, right, this is the boss level. This is like, if we do this, we've completed the game.
Yeah, completed the move.
The move, yeah.
And then after that, you have to leave, obviously, and then you walk back into the house, and it's like boxes everywhere. It's like, now it's the sorting phase.
Yeah, what is the worst bit? Because that's what we had. Like when the actual move bit went alright, like getting the things in the truck.
Yeah.
That was easy.
And then taking it off was easy.
Taking it off was easy, but then it's just sorting things out.
It's when everyone goes home, it's just left with you and your partner. And it's like, now we've got to sort all the shit out.
Well, you
and
did
that
well.
takes a good couple of months to get settled in.
You did well, because you actually marked your boxes with kitchen, with bedroom, and we didn't do that.
Yeah, you need to do that.
We just had things
the logical
everywhere.
Thing to do.
Yeah, we had things all over the place, so it didn't seem seem the best.
Your boxes.
But yeah, so you're now 5 minutes away from my house now.
Yeah, which is better. I'm back in the home roots of Stevenage and
so it'll make it a lot easier for future guests to meet up with us.
Yeah, if they wanted to.
They wanted to.
And we're doing a few Skype guests in the future.
Yes, we have one next episode.
Yes, Amy Stevenson.
Amy Stevenson.
She will be joining us next episode.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'll be quite a good episode.
Yeah, should be good.
Other than that, we're gonna crack on.
Got some Reddit bits.
Reddit bits from the week
to talk about. I found this one quite funny. So basically, in Dublin the other day, I'm not sure why there was, but there was traffic because of a massive giant inflatable minion.
Giant inflatable minion.
I'm trying to down a picture here, but we'll put it up for you later on Twitter. But yeah, you can see how big this minion is.
Check the Twitter page later. We'll post it up.
It's absolutely massive, and it basically caused a lot of traffic in Dublin. That was like on last week at some point. I thought it was quite funny.
That's a good, between 50 and
that's huge.
80-foot minion.
It's massive. It's a massive minion.
Massive, big
inflatable.
inflatable.
I don't know how you even make things that big.
Why was it even inflated on the road anyway?
I don't know.
It should have been inflated on site.
I think it blew away probably. Yeah, it's funny. Apparently someone put a video of it as well.
Or maybe it blew onto the road then.
It might have been.
Just been standing there.
It might have been for someone's party. But imagine that. I'm going to have an 80-foot minion for my party.
It's not a bouncy castle. It's just an 80-foot minion.
Yeah.
Sitting in my back garden.
I thought that was quite funny. It's just blocking traffic, just like sitting there.
Yeah. You're not going nowhere.
And this is ridiculous. You'll find this funny. This is ridiculous. So this is a poster that some guys put and made, right? So the title is called "Wanted Rematch," and it says, "Hi, I am Michael, and in 1985 I finished second in the under-6 egg and spoon race at my school's sports day. If you were the winner of that race, meet me here 11:42 a.m. on Thursday and we'll race again. I don't recall your name, but if I remember rightly, you are fast and the height of a child. I am much faster now than I was then, so it should be a good race. I will bring an egg for you to use, but you will have to bring your own spoon, because most of my spoons are in the dishwasher, and I have not been able to open it since February. I can switch it on and off, but I can't open the door. Maybe the latch is broken, ? Does that happen? ? I will call a plumber soon, Michael."
What a fucking weirdo.
And then below it, "Wanted plumber."
Wanted.
"Hi, I'm Michael and I'm looking for a plumber to fix a door in my dishwasher."
Oh my god. You actually think
What the
he's
hell?
got to have been joking, surely.
Why at 11:42 a.m.? That's what really. I have all that. I know it's weird,
Yeah,
but
11:42
is-
precisely.
that is a particular time to meet up. But that's a grudge.
Yeah, he's been thinking about that for years and years.
When you were 6
And
years
now he
old.
wants to race again. He probably still thinks he's like the small height as well. No,
Oh.
you're not 6 years old anymore. It comes across as like he's still 6, like
The
mentally.
way he's writing as well.
Yeah.
He's like, and he starts talking
I
about his
can't-
dishwasher.
I've been in there since February.
Can't-
Why didn't you get a fucking plumber in February then?
Just below it, wanted a plumber.
Where's your mum and dad?
Brilliant. And this one is one of them our favourites out of Today I Learned. And this one is I found really quite interesting. So Today I Learned the concept of the rap battle has existed since the 5th century.
The rap battles existed since the 5th century.
5th century, where poets would engage in flighting, a spoken word event where poets would insult one another in verse. The Norse god Loki is noted as having insulted other gods in verse.
That's cool.
So poets used to insult each other. I don't know even how you do
The
that.
rose went down the street and then pricked you. I don't know.
I can't even think of any insults poets refer to someone. But yeah, so the rap battle has been going for ages. Which I found quite
I was trying to imagine old rap battles,
Yeah,
like poetry battles.
Yeah.
To be or not to be, one said this and that. The old time, I can't poet.
One is not as smart as the other.
No.
That person is you.
Well, I'm smarter.
Yeah, so I found that quite funny. I can just picture poets rapping off each other. Pretty quite hilarious. And this one is really quite bizarre. This is the last one I got. So today I learned that in 2004, police discovered a secret underground cinema with professionally installed electricity, phone lines, full bar, classic movies and recent thrillers, and more in the catacombs under Paris. Upon returning 3 days later, a note was found that read, "Do not try and find us."
Oh. That's quite interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
Do not try and find us, police. They've got their own sort of secret cinema.
But it's weird, isn't it? But why would they say don't try and find us? Like this thing clearly wasn't for public use. Like
No, this is like exclusive shit.
this is like secret underground membership stuff. Gather up and watch films and things like that. But yeah, but the fact that it says do not try and find us, I thought that was quite creepy. We've seen that film, haven't we? We've seen the Upside Down film that was set in the catacombs, didn't we?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they
Yeah,
come
that
across
was,
the cinema?
yeah, the Upside Down film. What was it called again?
I don't know.
As Above, So Below.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, really good film as well. Just
Watch it.
watch it.
Then you'll understand more about the catacombs of France and Paris.
But if they came across that cinema, that'd be quite good, isn't it? Oh, just come across the cinema. That'd have been weird, actually. That could have worked.
Could have worked. Yeah,
In the
you
film,
know-
because in the
yeah, they could have walked into the cinema.
yeah, don't say too much, but in the film, like it starts to get a bit weird, and they start seeing things twice, and they start going in circles.
Yeah.
So imagine if they walked into that, and they walked out again and come out again, and saw that note saying, "Don't try and find us." That'd be
Yeah, that
quite
would have
good.
been interesting.
But yeah, that's it really on the most Reddit. Up
Do
to
you
date on
wanna,
Reddit.
Talk about movies.
Don't get me started on movies, because I'll be talking all day on movies.
Or what have you seen recently?
4 films.
4.
I've seen 4 films recently.
I think we should go into that because that might take up some time.
So the first of them being Inside Out.
Yeah, my daughter really wants to see that as well.
Yeah, I think it's. Do you know what? I love Pixar and Disney. I think they're brilliant. They make really good films.
Yeah, since Toy Story like this just gone mental.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, and this one I really like the concept of it. The concept of how inside we have these little people who actually control who we are and control our emotions and control everything. And the reason why I liked it so much is because it's an original idea. Like this is not based mostly like Disney is. You know, it's not based on a short story. It's not based on a TV show. Someone's like they've all sat down and go, look, this is the idea we've got. This is how we think it will look, and this is what we've got as a result. And it's brilliant and really good. The voice work, animation's incredible, and it's really quite sad. It's quite an emotional film, more so than other films I've done in the past as well. And it's more, it's one that adults can enjoy just as much as the kids.
Yeah.
I think that's important when it comes to that because, you know, as being a dad, you don't. Sometimes you have to take your kids to the cinema. You're not really interested in the film because it's what it's like. I don't know, it's Hello Kitty or it's. Or it's
Hello Kitty.
Yeah, you know, parents. It's not for parents. So you're really sitting there just so the kids can watch it, and you're like, ugh. But So it's quite a relief when you come across this sort of film like Disney and Pixar because they make it adult friendly as well. But no, I really enjoyed it. I think you'd like it, and your daughter would like it as well.
Yeah,
so.
no. What would you rate it out of 10?
I'll give it 8.
8? That's
8
good.
out of 10.
Yeah, I think it looks quite good, so I'll definitely watch that.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be out on DVD. They tend to be out on DVD quite a lot soon nowadays, aren't they?
Yeah, they're quite quick. It's like within the next 6 months, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
so
6 months of the film being released
you should
on
buy
DVD.
it. You should buy it. And on the one after that, I saw, not literally straight after, but next day, I saw Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible?
Mission Impossible.
Mission
It's a
Impossible.
posh mission.
Posh Mission. Mission Impossible. Rogue Nation.
Yeah, I really want to watch it.
That
So don't
is-
spoil it too much.
No,
for
I
me.
won't, but that is awesome. It's really, really good. Good story.
Is it a better one out of all of them, or?
I'd say it's the second best out of all of them. Other people have said it's
What's
the
your
best.
favourite one then?
My favourite is number 3. Mission Impossible 3.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's my favourite. With
After 3, it was.
Ghost Protocol, which is still really good.
Yeah, that's good.
But this one is up there. I think it's because like it doesn't bog you down too much with what's going on. Like you know the score, you know you've got the plot, you've got what they've got to do, and it's just then it's action. It's just set pieces after set piece, and that's what it's famous for. And you've seen the trailer for it where he's on the plane.
Yeah, open the door.
That is actually him on the plane. Like to set that shoot up, where he had to wear these special lenses for his eyes, so his eyes don't get blown out. He had to mount a camera on the plane to that particular scene, and he had to do that scene 5 times. But that is him doing it.
It wasn't actually taking off though and stuff. And
No, it was. It went up about, I don't know how far it went, but that when it took off, that is him on it.
Yeah, but there must be some sort of CGI in the background.
There would have been some
to help out the,
he was
the
holding
effect
something.
of it. Yeah.
He would have been holding something, but the fact that he actually went up that high, the director was like, you can't do that, like sort of thing. But he does all his own stunts, all the driving.
Like Jackie
is
Chan.
performed. Yeah, well, he used to, not so much recently. Same with Jet Li as well. Someone else does his kicks for him apparently. But all the driving as well is done by Tom Cruise and Simon Pegg, and the driving's ridiculous in the film. Like it's so fast paced.
Yeah, he's got some skills, isn't he?
He knows what he's doing, and I think that's why it's more fun because you know it's him. You know he's really risking his life. I know that all the set pieces are quite safe, but you know it's him doing it. It's not some stunt actor. It just looks like him, you know. So yeah, I think you'll really enjoy it if you're a fan of Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Number 6 has already been greenlit and it's going to start filming next year.
Beautiful.
So
And rating for that one?
I'll give it another 8. Yeah.
Another 8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
another 8.
I like Mission Impossibles.
And then I saw Fantastic Four.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's been a bit. I don't know if it's overhyped or not. So just tell me.
It's shit.
It's shit.
It's shit.
What?
It's shit.
The trailers make it look really good.
Yeah, the trailer is so misleading, and the trailer just literally shows you the best bits because you have to wait an hour and 10 minutes to see anything you do in the trailer.
An hour and 10 minutes.
An hour and 10
just
minutes.
Waiting for them to get their powers again and all that.
I was first leaving the cinema. I thought it was just okay, but then after reading what other people said, and then like finally actually nothing happened. Like nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like they set up the film, they set up how they get the powers and stuff, and that takes absolutely ages. I mean, we know how they get the powers. We've seen it before, with comics and stuff, but they take too long setting up what's to happen. Like in any origin story, Batman, it takes a while to get to where he's Batman, and then you've got that bit. So it takes a long time to get to where they get the powers, and then it's like really rushed all of a sudden. It's like next half an hour, it's finished. That's it. And like you see, there's nothing happens at all. Like you see maybe the end scene, which is terrible, and it's so bad. It really is.
Oh
terrible.
my god, that's disappointing.
I think that's it for the franchise now. Fantastic Four. I don't think they're going to bother with a sequel. The director, it's had backlash, and the average rating on Rotten Tomatoes is like 9%. The director's actually tweeted recently saying, the film could have been better, but then he started saying, the studio came in and messed up with it as well and did things that we didn't like. But you can't blame anyone. You're the director.
Yeah, you should be directing
but
what's
it's
going on.
a shame because the guy directed Chronicle. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, Chronicle was alright.
it's the same director, and that was good, but that did get a bit shit towards the end
Yeah.
with all the cameras and stuff. But yeah, it's just it is really bad. And it's a shame because they should have just gave the rights back to Marvel, and Marvel would have made a much better film because they could have incorporated that into the Avengers.
Yeah, that's a shame.
So yeah, I think Fantastic Four is done for now.
With Stan Lee in it?
No.
No.
No Stan Lee cameo.
He's usually somewhere in it, isn't he? But not this one.
It's the problem with Fox.
So your rating?
Oh, I'll give it 4
out of 10.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That is really bad.
It is bad. That's the thing. Like what? After now I'm playing it from my head. It's kind of like someone said online, and it was quoted for a film magazine. Someone said, "Fantastic Four feels like a 100-minute trailer for a film that never happens."
Yeah.
And that's what it feels like. And that is beyond true.
Because I thought it was just going to go straight into it. Like that's why I like the new Superman when that was come out. It did like the origins of Krypton and stuff, but then it went pretty much straight into it, didn't it? He had his powers. There was no build up. It was like we know who Superman is.
Well, yeah.
Get on with the story.
How many films have there been of Superman? It's been loads.
Yeah, we all know the storyline.
Yeah. And did you like the one before it? The one they did in 2006.
Like Superman Returns.
Yeah.
It was alright.
I never saw that one. I know the actor.
It's good. It's a good film, but a lot of people slated it. Kevin Spacey was in it as Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I heard his performance was quite good.
Yeah, his performance is good.
As Lex Luthor.
But overall, the film's pretty weird, and it introduced most people have seen it, so it doesn't really matter. I won't say too much, because if you want to watch it anyway.
No, I don't want to watch it. No.
You don't want to watch it.
No.
Well, it introduces his son,
Right.
Superman's son, which is Lois Lane's kid, but it's actually Superman's. He's in it, and near the end, he demonstrates super strength. So he's half human, half Kryptonian powers.
Alright.
But they never sort of followed on with that, really. They just
Is that
left
from the comics?
I think somewhere it might have been in the comic lore or something, but I don't know officially where it come from. But yeah, it's quite good that they tried that out, but I thought maybe it won't carry on with that.
It got a lot of backlash in it. A lot of people didn't like it. And what's your thoughts on the new Lex Luthor then? Younger.
Yeah. I think it's be alright though.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah, it looks alright. I think the actor playing him is quite a good actor.
Yeah, I look forward to it. So that'll be probably a day of release.
But yeah, so that's the thing with origin movies. Like you said, we know so much now. Like Spider-Man, don't bother doing us. Don't give us another origin story now. He's already filmed his scene in Civil War for Captain America.
Yeah.
Next year, so that's done. So he's in it. Just a small cameo apparently. He's going to get his own film in 2017 with a new villain we haven't seen before. Well, we've seen him, but we haven't seen him in the film before. We know
who's the villain.
He's in the comics. I read it online earlier. I forgot the name, but someone we haven't seen him on film before, and hopefully it's just going to go straight into it because he needs to be Spider-Man already in Civil War because of the whole story.
Yeah.
So hopefully in his own film they just go straight into it.
I didn't mind the rebooted Spider-Mans, to be honest. They're pretty good.
I'm a bit gutted it's not Andrew Garfield, but it makes sense as to why they can't cross over because in Spider-Man they would have known what's going on in terms of the Avengers and stuff in New York being destroyed and things like that. So I can see why they did it. Really, it makes sense, but it's a shame. But yeah, it's just it's only been. When was the first lot of Spider-Mans out? It's quite 2000s.
Yeah, I like the original first one. Yeah, early 2000s. Yeah, I liked it. I didn't mind it.
So in the space of 16 years, we've had 3 Spider-Mans.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Isn't it?
Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, and then there's more than that. Yeah, first 3 Spider-Mans.
The number 1 was good,
and then you've had the new one, so it's 5.
I don't even remember number 2. Spider-Man 2.
Oh, yeah, that was dump. It was so the storyline. There was no action in it at all.
What was Spider-Man 2?
It was all about his love story, and when he hung up his Spider-Man cape, his outfit, and they were like, "Oh, I don't want to be Spider-Man anymore." I was like, oh, "Piss off, get on with it."
Who was the bad guy? Number 2.
It was Octopus, Doctor Octopus.
Oh, that one. Number 3 was the Goblin.
It was Venom, wasn't it?
Venom and the Goblin as well. Yeah, he wasn't really a bad guy. And then Sandman.
Yeah, Sandman was it. Yeah.
Number 3 was shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was alright, but Okay, because so much more they could have done with it to make it better.
When you go back and watch it, the graphics, like, I know
special effects.
they haven't aged very well.
No.
But they have in other films like Jurassic Park. Like, if you watch that again, we watched it on Blu-ray a while ago, and the effects in that.
Special effects are alright.
For when the film came out, I thought the effects in Godzilla were okay as well, and people slated that film because it didn't look like Godzilla.
It's the same with like Terminator 2.
Yeah.
The effects of that are still wicked, I think.
Yeah.
Till this day.
Like the whole the silver stuff that he's made of.
Yeah, the T-1000.
Yeah.
Like, bleh.
And how he transforms and stuff. But it's I guess you can relate it to games though, can't you? Like, you look at games back then, and I don't know if you were guilty for this as well, but if I bought a game and the graphics weren't great, I would be turned off and I wouldn't want to play it.
Yeah, sometimes.
But then I sort of, because I did that with Final Fantasy 12. I played it, and I thought, oh, the graphics are crap. Like, I can't get into it. And I thought, there's nothing to do with the graphics. It's gameplay.
It's gameplay.
And Final Fantasy 12 is amazing. So that's why I stuck to it. Same as Final Fantasy 10 as well. I know they've done HD remakes recently, but yeah, I think nowadays, like, people still play Nintendo 64 and the stuff we saw at the Comic Con.
Yeah, definitely. Retro's
people
getting
still
back
playing
into
them
it.
games.
I think it's coming back slowly. Like, people like retro stuff.
Yeah.
And I want to play a few retro stuff myself.
Well, I've got my PS2 up there. I'm going to set it up eventually when I get the cables for it. But I'm tempted to get a Mega Drive as well.
Yeah, I've got that in my loft somewhere. Well, my parents' house, I think.
Yeah, just to get back on it again, because there's so many games I used to play.
Mm.
And I don't even think I ever completed them at all.
Yeah, some of them are like almost impossible to complete. There's no, like, some of them don't have a save feature.
That was the Lion King. That was annoying. The Lion King, one of the levels, you couldn't complete it.
It's just like,
It was
why can't I save
and
it?
Tasmanian Devil, wow, one of the games on that was so hard to complete.
Yeah, some of them are just ridiculous.
Like, especially who it's aimed for as well. Like, just sort of category for.
Yeah, is that all of them, or did you have one more film you saw?
Yeah, so that's The Gift.
Is that the thriller / horror thing?
Not horror, yeah. It's a thriller.
Yeah.
But it's the trailer sort of suggests it is a horror.
Yeah.
Because it's directed by the guy that does Sinister and Insidious and Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, that's what I thought it might have been.
But it's not, and it's really. I don't want to say too much because I want you to watch that because it's a really good storyline to it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and I didn't know who plays Gordo. He actually directed the film as well. Joel Edgerton, his name.
Yeah.
He actually wrote and directed the film, so that's brilliant. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. I went with a girlfriend, and she thought it was alright, but I liked it better than her. But
would you rate it? So now
I'll give it a 7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah. The reason why I was interested is because I like Jason Bateman, and he's known for comedy, so it's
it's
really,
a different role for him.
It's cool. I like to see people change their aspects. Like, it's just like Luke Wilson in Vacancy. He was known for comedy, and he did The Vacancy, that horror film, and it's brilliant because it's different. And Jim Carrey in The Number 23.
And what was that one I watched the other week with you? Foxcatcher.
Yeah, or Channing Tatum.
And yeah, he's known for
he's known for comedy
and dance and thing. But the other guy that played,
Steve Carell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played that.
Yeah. Again,
Well, yeah.
I like people who challenge themselves and do that and come out there what they're known for.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'll definitely watch
Yeah,
that.
it's just a movie roundup. I probably won't see 4 again in a week for quite a while because there's not much out soon. But
flowing into Gameage.
Yes, Gameage.
A quick review on The Swindle, which was gifted to us.
Yes.
By
movie copy.
Yes. Which we did. Like, it was a pre-release sort of copy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we got to quickly give it a quick review, and I spent a good sort of hour trying to play it. And let me just say, first of all, you need a controller for it. Don't use your keyboard, because I was.
You didn't know what keys to press.
I was like just pressing it, and then I forgot what key to press. So if you're using Steam on your PC with The Swindle, get your controller. But it is available on store
PS4
as well.
and Xbox.
And Xbox One.
Yeah, and the PS8.
Graphics are alright.
Really good, yeah.
Yeah, it gives you. It's a platformer game, so you're going through the levels, and you've got to avoid like the bad sort of. They're like robots. It's like a futurised sort of London scene.
Yeah.
And you've got to get the cash and the money, and you've got to take it back from your heists. I won't go too much into it in detail because I want people to play it.
Yeah.
But from a first point of view, Gameplay's good. User controller. Graphics, good type of graphics for that sort of game. For like an indie sort of game, from developer point of view, it's like go in there, play it. I didn't play it too much because my children keep getting in the way, and then they start tapping the keyboard as well.
Start pressing random buttons.
Yeah, and I'm like, you just ruined my save progress or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I quite liked it, so thank you for that. And I'll give it out of 10. About 7 actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna try and play it a bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna get, because I've got the version of it anyway. I'm gonna get into it a bit more.
Yeah.
Try and get some more power ups because the layout in a way reminded me of BioShock.
It looks really cool. Like, have you played Metal Slug?
No.
It's kind of like a side-scrolling sort of platformer, but it's got 3D to it as well. And I saw you play it a bit earlier. I thought the graphics were really cool.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get that.
And you got the different characters. You terminate their contracts and stuff. You can. Yeah, like I say, when I say about BioShock, you can go back to the machine, you can develop your skills, like hacking skills, jump skills, you can develop yourself in the game to become the ultimate.
So I'm guessing then it's got quite a good replay factor, because there's some levels where you can't do...
Yeah, if you can go back, you need to go back to it and say, oh, you can't hack that machine, you need to get it later on.
Yeah.
And go back and perhaps play it with your new powers, and then you can hack it and you got better weapons and stuff like that. So yeah, you get... it's like 100-day countdown as well of what you got to do it. It's quite a good little game, so thank you for letting us try that out and review that quickly for you. So if anyone wants to try the Swindle out, check it out. We'll
on Steam,
tag that up on Twitter as well.
Twitter it.
Going on from games as well, World of Warcraft, new expansion has been announced.
Are you happy?
It's just annoying sometimes though, because I get to level 100, which I'm on now, and now this one's called Warcraft Legion. So from the Burning Crusade, the Legion from that is like returning, so the Burning Legion.
Right.
So they're making a return. So they're almost taking a step back, but they're bringing the Burning Legion back. You can battle to a level 110, which is going to be a pain in the fucking arse, but it shouldn't take me too long, hopefully. There's also a new hero class called the Demon Hunter.
That's cool.
And you remember I told you about the Illidan Storm Range? So it was like, you are not prepared! You were like, oh, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have like his abilities.
Oh, right.
And you are a disciple of him.
Yeah.
And you, it's good. It's got, I won't go too much into it. It's got new powers, new abilities. And you start at a high level, so you don't have to start from level 1. Like with the Death Knight, you start at level 50 or 55, if I remember.
Oh, that's right.
So
just say,
since the Death Knight, so since the Lich King, there's been obviously this expansion as well, Warlords of Draenor, and now this one. It's a new hero class. So the last hero class was 2 expansions before, and that was the Death Knight from the Lich King. So it'd be good to have another hero class for other people to level up on. I just don't have enough time to do it. I'll get my mage up to 110.
Yeah.
There's so much in the background
so you're a mage
that I can do.
You're a mage.
Yeah. So I'm at 100 now. I could carry on playing it and get all the upgrades and stuff, which you can do in it anyway. But I just don't have time. So I'll wait till the next expansion comes out and just level to 110 and probably just leave it.
To be fair, that game sucks the life and time out of anyone who plays it.
A hell of a lot of time.
When I saw you playing it, I was like, the amount of buttons you could press that do something.
Yeah, the keyboard, the prompts on it. I mean, it is a keyboard-based game in my opinion, and your mouse. You can assign keys to do stuff, and the mouse buttons. It
just looks way too overwhelming. Like, I don't mind role-playing games and stuff like that, and whatever, but that one just looks like too much. Like,
yeah, if you were to start it now from level 1,
it'd
take a while to get to 110.
Yeah.
That's why it's good to introduce hero classes to new players, so you can start off at a high level and just make yourself up there.
That's good.
Then if you want to create another character later on, you can do that. I know you can buy, instant boosts and stuff. I don't know if they're still doing it to level 90.
So if you start off at level 1, like, are you in the same sort of world as other players who are higher than you? So if I am a level 1 Demon Knight, where it is, and I'm walking around, and some dude who's like level 50 just wipes me out. Can that happen?
It can, if you're on a PvP server.
Yeah.
But if you're PvE, player versus environment, people have to challenge you. So if I'm walking past like an enemy base or there's enemies around, they can't attack me on purpose. some people like those challenging servers where they can just go in there. So if you're a level 5
Yeah.
and a level 30 will come along and just kill you.
Yeah.
That would just annoy me too
Yeah, it
much.
would well annoy me. Yeah.
I'm trying to play a game.
Yeah.
But
So you can have the right to level up a lot first, and play the game like, as a computer mode rather than against everyone else. So
you just go in there. You play it just as a normal game.
Yeah.
But you're in obviously the world.
So you can attack the computer. There's things.
Yeah, there's things that you need to attack to level up. There's things you'll see it on there. Like you get quests. It's actually quite easy to level from 1 to 30 or 1 to 50. Like it doesn't take me too long. You can do it in about a week now.
Yeah.
It used to be a really bad grind, but the developers have made it like easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the two things on there that I've highlighted this week.
Yeah.
Obviously, that small game review of the Swindle. Thank you very much for that. And Warcraft Legion, the return of the Burning Legion, which comes out.
When's it out?
There's no official release date yet. They just teased it at BlizzCon.
Yeah.
I think it's to be arranged. I think we'll know in the next few weeks when it's going to come out.
BlizzCon's pretty much all Warcraft, isn't it?
Yeah, the convention for Blizzard is their stuff.
Yeah.
But majority of it is Warcraft.
They don't do anything else, do they? Really?
They do have. They've obviously got their Hearthstone card game.
You play that, haven't you?
They've got StarCraft.
You still playing that? Hearthstone?
Yeah, I like it. StarCraft 1 and 2, StarCraft.
Oh yeah, StarCraft. Yeah.
And you've got other things that are coming out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
I don't have anything on games, but I just had a couple of bit of movie news bits, just a couple.
I'll just add on to
before we go. So I was going to say to you earlier, and I said something that might make you a bit upset. So we know, obviously, reboots are quite common nowadays in terms of
here we go.
taking a film
What is it this time?
it. But this one is more annoying because of the person who's in it and he's not around anymore. And two, it's just it's such a great film. So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Jumanji.
Again?
What do you mean again?
Well, it's a reboot.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
They want to reboot Jumanji.
They want to do Jumanji.
Yeah. No. Jumanji's brilliant. It's Robin Williams.
Exactly, I don't know.
And it's awesome.
Why the fuck do people do this?
They've already set a release date for it.
It's like Ghostbusters, Jumanji and all this stuff. Stop it. Leave the original alone.
25th of December 2016. Jumanji reboot.
And who's going to be starring in it?
No one's attached to it yet. But do you know what it's going to be? It's going to be like shitty CGI. And the original was so good that the whole game board aspect of it, they're just going to turn it into like a pile of crap.
Yeah, I'm not going to be too excited about this again until I see trailers and stuff. But again,
but more so because it's Robin Williams now, and
he's passed now.
And like this is like one of his top films.
It's like something would piss you off all bad. It's like they're going to make another Mrs. Doubtfire.
Are they?
No, they're not.
No.
But if they did, you'd be like,
I would.
Fuck off.
Yeah, because that's like my favourite film ever.
Yeah.
Like that film, yeah. Just like they were to do Home Alone.
They were supposed to do a Mrs. Doubtfire, weren't they? But obviously.
Well, he was attached to it as well, wasn't it? Like he was going to do another one.
But then, obviously.
It had to be the right story, and you don't need to do. Why reboot something? It just makes no sense. I don't care what anyone else how they see Jumanji. Like, I leave it alone. So that's going to happen, annoyingly. Underworld 5.
Underworld again?
Yeah, which I'm looking for. I like Underworld.
I don't mind Underworld franchise, it's quite good.
And that's going to be out next year, 21st of October. And then, do you remember last week when we said, or the week before, we said that Sony had plans to make an emoji movie.
Emoji the movie.
Well, now...
It's time for it!
Now they've got plans to make a Pez movie.
Pez?
Pez.
What do you mean those sweets?
The sweets.
With the heads?
With the heads.
How could they make a movie out of
They want to make a movie out of Pez.
What? This is beyond me.
I don't get it. It's like anything nowadays that has a brand name, they just want to turn it into a movie.
Pez?
How would you turn Pez into a movie?
I don't know. I have a sweet.
I can't even think.
The end.
Yeah, pop, the end. I just don't know how that would even work. I just...
Like of Little Britain. Chapter 1. The end.
Yeah, I just... Is it live action? Like, is it just Pez characters walking around and it's about them trying to find more Pezes? Someone there's an evil Pez who's stolen all the Pezes and they need to replace all the...
We need to return our Pezes back to our bodies! Because that's where it comes out of our mouth. Get out of it.
Yeah, so there's apparently going to be a Pez movie sometime soon.
Apparently.
Oh, well, we haven't talked about the Deadpool trailer.
Oh, Deadpool, yes.
Deadpool.
How can anyone miss this? This is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, now we've remembered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks amazing. It's going to be 18, obviously, rated.
I don't know if it's going to be 18. I think
15.
It might be a 15 for us over here.
Maybe.
Because R-rated, I think, tends to mean 15 over here.
Oh, maybe then.
R-rated for America, but we normally...
It does look a bit sweary and shooty and violent, though.
Which it has to be for Deadpool.
Yeah, it needs to be, doesn't it?
Yeah. And they couldn't have made they probably could have got away with a PG one, because they could have made a joke out of it. So they could have said, like, every time he goes to swear, they bleep him.
Yeah.
So he could have commented on that. Like, oh, you're just going to bleep me every time I say the word beep. Like,
yeah.
They could have made it work. But the fact that it's got gore in, it needs gore, because all the stories he's been involved in the past are gory. He's sweary. He don't give a shit. He does what he wants to do, and I think it looks brilliant. And if they've kept it faithful. To keep the fourth wall breaking in there as well. And well, you can see it in the trailer where he's like, "Don't make my suit green or animated."
Yeah, he's like taking the piss.
Green Lantern. But yes, it's whether or not he's going to comment on himself, like playing Deadpool, like whether or not that's going too far, because in the comics he does mention about Ryan Reynolds playing him in a film sort of thing.
Yeah.
So whether or not Ryan Reynolds he's Ryan Reynolds, I think that's too far. I think
that'd be a bit weird.
Yeah.
In a way, it'd be pretty cool.
But I think it's going to be awesome. And
yeah, watch the trailer. If you haven't watched it already, watch it. It looks amazing.
Yeah, and it's getting so much traction now. I think the best thing out of it is it's getting more fans for Deadpool.
Yeah.
And people who don't know who he is need to know who he is, because he's awesome. And I think it's just going to help the character anyway. And they said that this wouldn't have happened if the leaked footage hadn't have got out last year.
Of that
scene. This wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have got it because fans...
The leaked footage, was that supposed to be the movie then?
Yeah, that was test footage for the film. So that was Ryan Reynolds and a couple of people just making that footage.
And it worked well good, didn't it?
And it worked well good. And obviously fans loved it. And people joked that it was Ryan Reynolds that released it and the director, but they didn't. The kids saying it wasn't. But they said that if that hadn't got out, then this movie wouldn't have been made. So we have whoever leaked that footage to thank, really.
Yeah, great.
But yeah, January can't come soon enough. I think it's January or February. It might be February. February. But yeah, it's not
I want it now.
I know, can't wait. I'm going to see that film a couple of times, probably.
I just want to touch quickly on something that I saw.
You've got another rant.
Huh?
Is it another rant you got?
Rant?
Another rant?
Rant.
A rant. Rant.
No, it's something called... I didn't know what it was. I put a picture up on my Instagram.
Yeah.
I was holding a My Little Pony mug, yeah? It's my daughter's. And then someone commented on there, "Ha, brony." I was like, brony? Question mark. And then like a day later I looked it up on Google. I was like, what's brony? And bronies are adult male fans of My Little Pony. And there's a whole documentary about it.
Is there?
Yeah, on YouTube. I need to watch it. It's an hour and a bit long of blokes going to these conventions called brony conventions. Because they're like bros, they're like My Little Pony.
What?
And it's bronies, and they're like sitting there, adults, they're like in their mid-20s, and adult ladies as well. But some of the guys go really all out, like they will dress up as a pony.
What?
And go to these conventions.
That's weird.
Never go that far.
That's weird.
I mean, yeah, that's what a brony is. And I mean, I sit there and I watch it with my daughter because she likes it and it makes her happy.
Yeah.
And then because she's happy, I like it. So I'm sitting there watching it. It's all right. I mean, you watch it, I like it because she likes it.
Yeah.
Does that make me a brony?
Well, no, because you're not going to dress up as a pony, are you?
Yeah, but does that, me liking it though, does that make me a brony?
Yeah, but you're only liking it because your daughter. If your daughter didn't watch it, you wouldn't watch it.
This is true.
Yeah, so you're only liking it because
yeah, and because I'm like, I know all about it now and everything, I'm like into it because she's into it. Does that make me a fan though?
Oh yeah, well, it's funny because actually...
It's like a half fan type of thing.
It kind of surprised me at Comic Con because he's looking for things and he's talking to women naming characters. I'm like, how the hell do you know all about that?
I was like, daughter tells me all about it and I'm watching it with her, so I can't avoid it in a way. It's like, so I if it was rubbish, I would just probably do something else, but I do actually sit there and watch it with her. Maybe because it makes her happy that I'm watching it with her.
Yeah,
as well.
It's just more so...
But these bronies are actually official fans that don't have children. and
What?
they'll sit there and
They
watch
don't even
it.
have kids.
No, some of them don't have kids. They
Oh
just
my,
sit there and
that's
watch it.
weird.
They'll watch it themselves because some of their like girly friends that are a bit younger than them go, "You need to watch My Little Pony," and they'll sit there and watch it, and they'll go, "Yeah, I watched it, and I watched it again and that." And it says on the documentary, like the actual creator of My Little Pony was like, "It's aimed at little girls, like young girls, and I'm not looking to obviously create My Little Pony for adults, but if they like it, then whatever, more for Hasbro. they're making their money out of it."
Yeah, I was at Hasbro.
And these brony conventions are starting to come out in the UK.
Oh my god.
There's one.
Don't go to one.
There's one. I think it was this weekend actually. What day is it? Yeah, it's this weekend. I think it was in Manchester.
Oh my god.
Well, there's one in London as well, in April next year. And I was thinking, oh my god, yeah. And I'd only go to these things with my daughter. I wouldn't go myself.
Yeah.
Just for the
That'd
merchandise.
be weird.
The merchandise would be amazing.
Yeah, you would. Yeah. You get a lot of stuff for out of it.
Well, if I went for it, I'd be like, I'll cover it and just be like, see you later. So
Bronies.
yeah, bronies.
That's hilarious.
I didn't know what it was until the other day. So
I
brony.
wish I didn't know.
I
what
might
it was.
watch the documentary now just for the hell of it. I mean, if someone's into something, fair enough. You're into wrestling, I'm not.
Yeah.
I know it's completely different.
Oh, it's completely different. Yeah. I'm not watching
People
ponies.
have their own thing, don't they?
Yeah.
And
But I wouldn't say you're not into it though. I wouldn't say you're into it. I wouldn't say
I'm not going to go out and buy figures and stuff.
No, but you're not a fan of it. You're just you like it just because your daughter likes it. I think that's.
And it sticks in my head because my daughter likes it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're a fan.
It's a different type of like. Like I like it because my daughter likes it. I'll watch it, and I'll enjoy it.
You're just being a
with her.
dad.
You're just
being a dad.
I'm being a cool dad.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not like one of these people that will go dressing up and stuff.
No,
I'm wearing
you're not
My
a
Little
fan.
Pony t-shirts.
So it's
and
different
stuff.
in that aspect.
I'll buy her t-shirts and badges and stuff, and think, oh look,
Yeah.
she'll like that. She'll appreciate it. But people that don't have the kids and stuff, that's like the true bronies.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, fair play enough.
Interesting.
It makes you want to watch the documentary though. I'll review that next time.
Yeah. God. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it for now, isn't it?
So next week we have Amy Stevenson. Thank you for joining us on that one.
Yeah, that's going to be a three-way conversation.
And we'll have more guests lined up. This is just me and you this week.
It is, yeah. So in the meantime, if you want to follow us on Twitter,
it's at The Something Pod, capital T, capital S, capital P.
and Instagram is the same at the Something Pod.
And so is Facebook.
So it's Facebook.
/ The Something Pod.
My personal individual Twitter is Cyril Kevbo.
And mine is DanMan5K. If you want to follow us individually.
Yeah, you can do. And in the meantime, if you want to have any questions, email us at podsomethingcast.
Even if you want to be a small guest or something, whether it be Skype or...
If you have anything interesting that you want to say to us, if you've got anything in the pipeline, if you're like thinking of when you want to make a film, or if you've got any comics you're writing, or anything, or stories, like let us know. We'll bring you on. We'll talk about it.
Shout you out and stuff.
Get you out. We want to support everyone. So if you've got any ideas, tweet us. Let us know.
Lovely. We'll see you next time.
See you next week.
Ciao.